thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's been a while since I've been here. Can you hear me? Oh, we're here. Let's go back and go out we'll probably do warm-up game first. just said. Let's do it.
We've got a spectacle here, a tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Creamstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. For what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
On the ground, it's Durham. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46.
It's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's sharp. Has out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Fights through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's caught off the deflection. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
I'll tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side,
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
oh, how about that, Chris? Barrett Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, wherever he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mayava. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the completion made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booker McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal, upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down, and they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And bouncing it outside, it's Sanders. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller that has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Back to pass. It's Mayava. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Solid game. They lose the ball out to the 32.
Yeah, it looked to me like those linebackers maybe had their eyes in the backfield on the quarterback. They lost their vision on the back on that angle route. The quarterback finds him for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Hit as he released it. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Durham.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Over the middle, it's sharp. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that
the ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, the spin move. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack sets up a second down and long. The pocket breaking down. The junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Pitches to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. feed the back again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the run here, lets it go. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. But near the sticks, it's Brown. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Using his legs, it's Berry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down. Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Makes the grab. It's Lane. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. Trying to find some room. It's Berry. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the point. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. A 2nd down and 11. Same tailback, another carry. He gets loose. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Trying to find room. It's Berry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And that one straight down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a crucial 3rd down. Can the defense make a stop and force a field goal attempt? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Sanders. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks him.
Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected. And all of that showed.
Well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football. And this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup, find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
to me. I actually have, so I think I'll guess this. Start us up. I'll probably make this a
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the...
There he goes! All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. All down.
got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw it. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buying some time. Lets it fly. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Fighting off the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Young. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on second and 14. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on third down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Now this offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Just keeps slinging it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job on the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great and quarterback receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out toward the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's brought down with a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll go to the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got it, looking for the first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Weeks. There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The option look. Headed to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Hand off to the lone back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, they're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. How about that pressure dialed up by the defensive coordinator and a third down sack? And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the handoff. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Here comes the option. Breaks into the open. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To the ground. He's got it again. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Lost to fire on second down. Throwing right. All by himself. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
Backs going for the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll keep it on the ground. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Off the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the defense came into this game with a great game plan, and today they have been challenged, and they have answered that challenge. That was phenomenal coverage, reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the ball. You cannot do it any better than that.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6, they'll have to go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Makes one man miss. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
Do stuff. I'm busy right now. Very good. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the two games. I mean, we won one, but we also lost one. But just wanted to.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
Let's get the win.
Here we go, set! On 20.
Oh, that's a gold. Oh my goodness. That's a gold. I'm actually streaming this both on Twitch and YouTube, so you can choose whatever platform you want.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Tech.
Stream for that. I mean, for the day. Well, maybe next time we do this, we could do some Sonic Racing. I like to do different. Maybe I'll do Sonic Racing. If I end up doing that, probably maybe do maybe Wednesday. I'll be going into school.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect.
Do your very best. You're going to have to do your best. Okay. Nope, good work. Thank you. Well, I thought it wasn't going to be perfect, but it was close. It was close. I mean, I'm not going to get that right there. not bad. I'm basically first string quarterbacks. First string quarterbacks.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every...
I think it's time for us to go ahead and head out. But first, let's check.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.